Hey guys, it's Jeremy here. I've been on Music Meltdown, back with another video. We have for today, guys, is another album review. This guy, we're actually be checking out an EP from the band Anarchy entitled Re-Aranchator. It's kind of a play on words, as you can see from the cover art beside me here. It's from the movie Re-Animator, kind of a play on spoof of that. It's got 6 tracks in total, 22 minutes in length. Just dropped on August the 4th, 2025. And I was introduced to this band last year. They put out 2 killer full lengths in the same year, which is unusual for a band. My cat's coming. But I really dug their albums last year. One of them made my top 10 thrash albums of the year list, and I wanted to check out their EP from this year. Initial reactions was a slight disappointment because the majority of the tracks are kind of rehashed tracks from old albums. The opening track, Ruin in Color, again, was on one of their previous full-length albums. I think their second album. Pretty cool song to open up the album, though. It's only just over a minute long, but it's high intensity, very thrashy. Good way to open up the album in general. And then the second song, Enter the Singularity, again, was another song that came from one of their previous albums. I think this one was from Ruin in Color, came from their album Eye Closer. And then the other one I just mentioned, Enter the Singularity, came from their debut album, actually, called Sentience. And then the next one on the album here was Scream Bloody Gore, which is just a cover of the Death song, which is pretty well done. I really dug their version of it, pretty cool stuff. A little bit cleaner production, cleaner guitar tone. The first 2 songs I really dug. They're, like I said, rehashes from old albums, but still good tracks. And then number 4 was No Brain Cells Required. This one, I'm assuming it's a new song or new material. It might be a cover of a song I'm just not familiar with, possibly. But it's a pretty interesting song, very experimental. A lot of time signature changes with clean guitar tones and parts. Not my favorite song on the album, actually. I prefer most of the other ones more. This is probably my least favorite song. But overall, had a cool vibe to it. It was kind of a lot of changes and different layers and different time signatures. Very experimental on that song. And then Disdain for the Red Flag was an independent single they released last April. I don't think it was on any previous album. I think they released it just as an independent single. But it was a cool song. It's probably my favorite on the album overall. I really like that song. I like at the end how it kind of fades out and it sounds like the song's over, and then kind of fades back in and comes back for like 20 or 30 seconds. But really cool song. I like the guitar work on that one. Some nice clean guitar melodies. Still very thrashy and heavy, but some nice different elements and kind of layers to it. And then the last song on the album was just the letter Y with the symbol on top of it, and then brackets, abolish anarchy. This is like a 56-minute kind of outro. Really heavy song though, much heavier guitar riffs on this one. And I like the aggression of it quite a bit. Nice way to end the album on a hard, aggressive note, which I enjoyed. But overall, a pretty cool EP. My standout track was the Disdain for the Red Flag. My only disappointment, like I said, at least 3 of the songs I'm aware of are from old albums of theirs out of the 6. They have the one cover from Death, Scream Bloody Gore. And then the other one, I'm not even sure if it is a cover. It might be as well. I'm not sure if it's an original song. No Brain Cells Required. I think I've heard that name somewhere, but I couldn't pull it up anywhere from a band. But otherwise, the songs generally are good. I just wish they had more new material on it and not just kind of, dumping songs from old albums onto it. That kind of part kind of disappointed me. But overall, decent music. I still enjoyed the music part of it. And it kind of forced me to kind of visit some of their earlier albums. Overall, as a ranking, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Pretty solid stuff. I don't think anything I'll be running to grab right away. I'd rather pick up their full lengths, like the original material. But overall, pretty decent. Let me know down below what you thought of the EP. And if you know the No Brain Cells Required, if that is a cover or is it an original song, I'm pretty sure I've heard that song name somewhere before, but I couldn't place it. But thanks for watching, guys, and keep it metal.